Howling time. Welcome everyone to another episode of It's Howling Time with the Howling Wolf. Here gonna give you selections for February 2nd, 2020. Yes, Super Bowl day. The track that I'm going to be giving you is going to be Gulfstream Park. It's going to be race number 10. It is for allowance optional claiming $62,500 going a mile and 1/8 distance on the dirt. We got a field of 7 running. The morning line favorite is the number 3 Withered Wizard at morning line odds at 5-2. I'm going to be giving you my 2 top selections plus the horse to watch. For my top selection, it is going to be the number 4, Outshine. Outshine's morning line odds is at 8-1. Is by Malibu Moon out of a Unbridled Song mare. Last time ran on December 27th at Gulfstream Park, going 6.5 furlongs for allowance optional claiming $62,500, non-winners of 2. Came up 10th by 8 3/4 lengths. Was mid-pack and tired out. The time before that, it ran on June 8th at Belmont Park in the Easy Goer Stakes for $150,000 purse. It came in 5th by 6 lengths. Was up and had to go a bit wide and just tired out from being out a bit. The time before that, it ran on April 6th at Aqueduct in the Wood Memorial Stakes for $750,000. Grade 2 came up 10th by 3 3/4 lengths. Bobbled, got brushed and blocked and had to go 3 wide and never had a chance then. The workouts have been on January 13th, going 4 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 49.4 seconds breezing. Was the 11th best of the 26 workouts that day. Then the next workout was on January 19th, going 5 furlongs on a fast track, which is a PBD training course, I believe. It went 1 minute, 0.6 seconds breezing, was the 3rd best out of 17 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on the January 26th, going 5 furlongs on a fast track on the training course. Did it in 1 minute, 0.2 seconds breezing, was the 3rd best out of 14 workouts that day. Well, I see with this one as being my top selection. It has been running shorter and also been running a little bit so forth in some stakes races that was a little too tough back, and then that last race in that 6.5 furlongs was just a little too short. It just needs the right distance but also the right amount of competition. This horse has been running against like Taxes, has been winning about, ran against Win. You know, it just has been running against some nice horses that hasn't had a chance to show up the ability. The times that it is 1 for 2 at Gulfstream Park. So with John Velasquez back on board, which knows how to get the horse into position. It has 2 wins with over 5 lengths in the past aboard him. Should know how to get it into position well in the longer distance from the last race. You'll see him be in like mid-pack to stalking and maybe a little bit. So by the time it goes around that second turn, he'll start making the move into it. And also with the blinkers off, he'll be able to concentrate more and maybe not get so concentrated on not be able to see the competition or anything. So again, for my top selection in the 10th race at Gulfstream Park, race number 10 for allowance optional claiming. It is the number 4 Outshine at moneyline odds of 8-1. My second choice is going to be the number 2, Trophy Chaser. Trophy Chaser's moneyline odds is at 6-1. Is by Twirling Candy out of a successful appeal mare. The last time ran was at a OTC train race course in the stakes race, the OBS State Sprint. Came up 4th by 5.5 lengths. Did a long drive, was up in there, and got tired out down into the stretch. The time before that, it ran on November 3rd at Gulfstream Park West, going 6 furlongs for allowance optional claiming $40,000. Came up 4th by 10 lengths. Had to go 4 wide and then they turned towards the quarter pole and had no more shot, got tired out. The time before that, it ran on September 21st at Parks in the Gallant Bob Stakes for a $300,000 purse, grade 2. Came up 3rd by a length, by 13.5 lengths. Had a mid-wide bid. Was in the Gallant Bob and came up 3rd by 13.5 lengths. Just got a little bit wide into the turn and just was up pacing and then right around towards the stretch. It was coming up strong late for that 3rd place showing. The workouts have been on January 11th, going 4 furlongs at Gulfstream Park, went 47.1 seconds breezing, was the 4th best out of the 118 workouts that day. Then the workout after that was on January 18th, going 5 furlongs on a fast track at Gulfstream Park. Did it in 59.6 seconds breezing, was the 2nd best out of the 40 workouts that day. Then for the last workout, it was on January 25th, going 4 furlongs on a fast track at Gulfstream Park. Did it in 48.6 seconds breezing, was the 19th best out of 130 workouts that day. With this horse, I see from coming back, not running, it's stretching out as far as it's done before. So in the past, it's been the last few races were at 6 furlongs and 7. Didn't do very well, except in that 7 furlong race, won the race for allowance $47,000. But showing in the back here, when it ran a mile and so forth, it came in good seconds. So it does know the experience, it has it there, but also has won twice at Gulfstream Park. There's 2-4-4 in win percentage and 2-4-2 in the money for 2 seconds. So it has the experience of the course and knows how to get up in there. It's getting Paco Lopez on the board, which Paco knows how to get horses very well into position and maybe not be the pace setter, but maybe stalking a bit or maybe mid-pack to make that move, because it hasn't had much experience, hasn't had that much chance of running from the 6 furlongs to shorter distance. But if you see, it has the experience of trying to be the pace setter at the longer distance. But if it lays off and being stalking instead of being the pace setter, it should have a better shot at around that second turn to make the move into the stretch for a good placing or even a win. So again, for my second choice at the Gulfstream Park race number 10, it is the number 2 Trophy Chaser at morning line odds at 6-1. And now for my horse to watch. For my horse to watch, it's going to be the number one, McAaron. McAaron is money line odds is at 8-1. It's by Trap Shot out of a Purge mare. The last time ran was on November 8th at Aqueduct on the firm turf for 6 furlongs for allowance optional claiming 62,500, non-winners of 2. Came up 9th by 11.5 lengths. Had to go wide and veered in and got in between horses and bounced around, but it showed it away. The time before that, it ran on April 12th at Gulfstream Park on the firm turf, going 5 furlongs for allowance optional claiming 62,500. Came up 4th by 2 1/4 lengths. Was up close trying to be the pace setter, then back to settle back from the pace. Then came up late to get the second, then tired out right near the finish line. Then the last race before that, it ran on January 30th at Gulfstream Park on the firm turf, going 5 furlongs for allowance optional claiming $25,000, non-winners of 1. Came up first by 5 1/4 lengths. Opened wide and went all the way through at the short distance. The workouts have been on December 19th, going 5 furlongs on a fast track on a training course. It did it in 1 minute, 0.02.5 seconds breezing. Was the 8th best out of the 8 workouts that day. Then the last after that, it was on December 29th, going 5 furlongs on a fast track in the training course. It did it in 1 minute, 0.01.4 seconds breezing. Was the 9th best out of the 22 workouts that day. Then the next workout after that was on January 19th, going 5 furlongs on a fast track at the PBD. I guess that's a training course. Is at 1 minute, 0.01.8 seconds breezing. Was the 14th best out of the 17 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on January 26th, going 4 furlongs on a fast track at that training course. It was in 49.8 seconds breezing. Was the 17th best out of the 29 workouts that day. With this one, with the horse to watch, I believe it may have a great shot. It might be at a better price than 8-1. Is that it's stretching out on distance and so forth. The longest it's ever been ran before. It may have a shot because it may need the ability to relax, not try to be the pace setter as it has in the shorter distance, but maybe stalking to mid-pack or even behind a bit more. Then to make that run that it has down towards the second turn, to come up late into the stretch to do that 5 furlong sprint that it knows that it has, that Top Clutcher knows that it should have. It's getting a red Ortiz aboard, which is a plus. They're at a 23% click together. That the speed should handle it well. The dirt, they haven't had a shot at all for anything, but with this type of distance from sprint to route, it's at 22% with the trainers, so it knows how to get horses prepared for that. But it may even be at a better price than 8-1. So again, for my horse to watch, it is the number 1 and McAaron at morning odds at 8-1. Again, the recap of my selections. My top selection is the number 4, Outshine at morning odds at 10-1. My second choice is the number 2, Trophy Chaser at morning odds at 6-1. And for my horse to watch, it is the number 1, McAaron at Morningline Odds at 8-1. And remember, when you're cashing with the Wolf, it's howling time. Good luck, everyone, and let's make that money. Hope everyone has a great day at handicapping at Gulfstream Park and has a wonderful Super Bowl parties, and hope their team wins. Good luck, everyone, and hope to hear from you again.